Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of Worldwide Rush. This is a new tycoon game. Well, it's it's not that new. It's been a year almost, I think. And I've played this game quite a lot. I think I have around 70 hours in this game. If this, yeah, 70 hours. And yeah, and today we'll start a new transportation company. They have patch notes obviously. Competition, I'll keep it at 30. I won't give my PC a really hard time, although the difficulty will be high. Yeah, everything else is kept as a default. Oh, let's look at into some different color palettes. I think that's a nice color palette, honestly. And let's start the game. So, the first thing you'd want to do when starting the game is figuring out where your first hub is gonna be. You want it to be central around a lot of other cities. So yeah, and honestly, I think it's better to start in mainland Europe because it's the densest in terms of cities in the game. And honestly, there isn't a lot of differentiation between the sides. So like starting from Berlin or from Leipzig won't matter. They're both level 2 cities. And yeah, they're both level 2 cities. So there is no differentiation in the game about that. So thinking about that, I think I'm gonna start in Frankfurt. The starting demand is very doable. So you don't want to choose a city where the starting demand is not doable, where the other city's demand is on the other half of the world, because that will mean you won't fulfill the demand, and it's gonna take a while for your city to level up. Because the city leveling up is based on fulfilling this demand. So I think I'm gonna start from Frankfurt, fairly central location in Europe, connecting to a lot of big cities. And to start off, okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. Aschaffenburg, I think. Probably wrong. But I'll build a road to here for now. However, we'll have two vehicles on this road. So let me filter by road vehicles. Uh, yeah, I think it's worth it to buy this. I'll press control so then I have another one going the other way around. So yeah. So if we speed this up a bit, they should be transporting passengers. Nice. So build another route from Mineham to here to Paderborn. Should be fine. However, I wonder if we have enough inventory of the. Okay, we have 5. That's fine. Apparently, there aren't roads between Frankfurt and. There definitely is. So, yeah, that should be fine. Then just flip it and create. That's our network starting to build up. Nice. A lot of people want to go to. So I'll create a separate one that just goes to Aschaffenburg, and that should help with the demand a lot. Yeah, people still want to go to Walza, which is right here. I think another bus. Yeah, a lot of people want to go there. So another bus just serving this is gonna be good. And yeah, that's nice. A lot of people still want to go. So maybe we'll look into adding some new buses here. Okay, nice. Frankfurt is doing really well. This bus is full, so great. Ooh, we have a new bus. So looking at our buses, which have 100% efficiency. So these 3, for now, I'll upgrade into the newer ones. and we'll see how much efficiency they produce. Nice. A lot of these are losing money now. I think it's because we introduced the newer models, so yeah, for example, this one is not producing that much, so if we edit it to be the whole thing, it's probably gonna take more people. Okay, let me just optimize this. Give me a second to optimize this. Okay, Mineham to Paderborn has 2 vehicles. Okay, so create this. This should be fine. This should help with our yeah, Meinheim, Paderborn. Okay, Frankfurt, Ascherberg. Okay, this one we no longer need, so this should be fine. The rest, this is gonna catch up eventually. Okay, fulfill Frankfurt demand. Brussels. A lot of people want to go to Brussels now. So a bus to Brussels might be too long, but this game loves buses for some reason. People would take the bus for 10 hours rather than a flight that connects somewhere, which is kind of weird for me, but sure. I think this might be nice, although we're missing Cologne, which is quite a big city, but as I said, this game does not differentiate between cities except by their level. And okay, so this big bus, let's see if it works well to Brussels, because a lot of people want to go to Brussels, and that's a hell of a lot of cities, so it's gonna lose money for a bit, but I think eventually it's gonna be good for us. Kaiserslautern. Okay, Kaiserslautern is a good shot to connect to our network through here. So just connecting it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with one of these. Okay, something you wanna look out for is company shares. Honestly, I think I'm gonna buy shares, because once a company starts buying you out, it's hard to buy your company back from them. Buy shares from your own company back. Yeah. So let's see. Anything unprofitable so far? Okay, for some reason this is unprofitable even though it's kind of full. So I don't know. Maybe because it's the average of 3 months? Yeah, probably. Kaiserslautern, a lot of people want to go to Einham. Where is Einham? Okay, down there. So a lot of people want to go there, so starting a new alcohol service might be nice. That would just shift up some demand. A lot of people want to go to Luxembourg, so you Frankfurt to Luxembourg route with this Roland might be nice. That would just clean up some of the demand there. A lot of people want to go to Paris apparently now, so maybe starting a new hub in Luxembourg is a good idea, because from there we can actually, let's just build a route to Paris, since a lot of people want to go to Paris apparently. That's a 12-hour ride, but I'm sure a lot of people are gonna take it for some reason or another. Okay, where else do we need to go? Walta. A lot of people want to go to Walta. Okay, and these are empty because not a lot of people come back. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay, this is not efficient apparently, so we'll just delete it. A lot of people Walzer and Marburg and yeah. So to fulfill that demand, even for a bit, I'll just create right here, right? Yeah, that's gonna fulfill that's gonna clean up a lot of this. I wonder where my Paris. Okay, it's not full, but it's fine. A lot of people. Okay, so we've got a new demand to Brad. Okay, that's downstream from Mineham, which is fine. Just looking. Does anyone, people from Genoa, want to come to Berlin? And honestly, we have a bunch of level 2 cities right down here that could be connected. So I think I'm gonna do that now. Uh, 27, we just unlocked a new bus, but it's fine. Okay, this is profitable as we see, which is good. Next, I'm gonna create a bus route service down here to Frankfurt. Just connecting everything to Frankfurt right now, which might be downside of logistic planning for some countries, but we're not a country, we're a private institution, and uh, we're just looking for the capital, and that's where the capital is, to be honest. Capital as in money, obviously. Kaiserslautern, a lot of people want to go to Kaiserslautern, which is unfortunate because that means we'll have to buy some more buses. Okay, another company is entering Luxembourg quite aggressively, United Kingdom Transport Company. However, we have the country trust apparently, even though Luxembourg is a one city country in this game. Okay, so a lot of people want to go to Wiesbaden, which is right here. So I think it's time to double down on another. Might be time for a template. Just yep, down here. Yeah, this is gonna get full quickly. So next thing I'm gonna look to do is build some rail. So Welta, where's Welta? Oh, up there. So most people want to go to Welta. So I'm thinking maybe a train up to Hanover, even Hamburg. Be nice. Train down to Luxembourg would be nice. I think that would be my first train, to be honest. If I were to build a train. I think it's gonna be expensive though. That alone costs 600,000 and the train is gonna cost way more. So, that being said, company is not doing well in the leaderboard, but that's fine. That's normal in this part of the game. But that being said, what I want to do is okay. This is a Luxembourg train. I don't want the Paris ones. Where does this one end? Okay, so So for example, if we sell this and this one is a Luxembourg one, I think. Yep. So just sell it. This one is a Luxembourg one and this one is a Luxembourg one. Honestly, sell them. This one is a Luxembourg one. Sell it. You'll see why I'm doing this right now. We won't need these routes because we're gonna build a train which has way more capacity. This one is the Paris one. We'll keep the Paris one. These are not Paris ones, I don't think. Yep, so sell them. Finally, this one is not a Paris one, so I'll sell it. That being said, now we can create this. We can create a train quite easily connecting everything down here. That carries 160 people. So that should be well for our demand. Yeah, we eliminated a lot of waste. So now we have one vehicle that just transports people back and down here. Now a bus that goes to Luxembourg. Wait, that's one. Okay, those are the trains. Just have one that goes to Paris and back, which is nice. But I'm looking to expand the train to Luxembourg, to Paris now. I wonder how much that's gonna cost. 700,000. Yes, that's crazy. So up to Brussels maybe would be another option. But building a train up here seems nice. However, do you have a loan? I can take a loan, but I'll use that to buy. Yeah. This is way more important than building a train, honestly. I could do as. Oh, why is that so expensive? I think. Okay. I think I had the Paris one included in that one. I could do is this for now. And where is the train? It's down here. It's not doing that well. Just add welter to the route and that should help a lot. Yep, nice. Okay, Frankfurt. All the demand is kind of fulfilled. However, a lot of people want to go to here, and maybe that's another train to do. Because we have all these level 2 cities, so it makes sense for us to go down here. And where is our train? It's doing quite well. So what I'll do is I'll buy a new train, even though I do not have the money right now to do this. Honestly, I'll save up for this one because it's gonna go up in price, obviously, because of inflation. Inflation, this game's kind of crazy, to be honest. Now create. Okay, that means I can get rid of some of my buses down here. And next I'll deal with this train. Yeah, this isn't carrying that much people, but we have to trust the process. We have to trust the process. Okay, so a lot of people want to go to Porto Novo, which is down here. This will need a plane definitely, and I don't think I have any plane that has a range. Not Ashover. I want to go from Frankfurt to Porto Novo. I definitely have no planes that have enough range. So, I don't know. Might be time to get a new hub and try to fulfill the demand on that because that's gonna stumble us for quite a while. Although I think, yeah, last city destination can change to a new random one if its fulfillment is below 30%. So we'll let that change, honestly. I can't be bothered to to achieve that somehow. Okay, can buy more shares. However, I can't afford that. However, can I take a loan? I cannot take a loan. So next thing we want to do, Rome has a lot of people who want to go. A lot of people want to go to Rome apparently. A lot of people want to go to San Marino. So we could be silly. Go from Frankfurt to San Marino to Rome with a bus. However, however, I I don't know why I said however. Let's stop by some of these cities, why not, right? People. 11 people. Uh, where is Rome? Okay, we could do this. However, it's gonna sell out obviously. However, we'd probably need a few of these. And way more people are gonna come to our city. Okay. So it's time to build this. Maybe even go up to Hamburg, to be honest. I'm ambitious, but I'll do this. Right? Now just create the train. Yeah, a lot of people are using it, which is nice. This train now does not need to go all the way up to Welta. Can just go to Frankfurt and should be fine. So these buses are doing well, apparently. Okay, now this is a shame because now we're gonna struggle to buy them out. This is what I feared. So if I could somehow, can I can borrow even more? Nice. Now I can buy this out. I'll try to buy them out as soon as possible, to be honest, because I don't like having to buy them out when I'm worth a few billion, and it's impossible because this game, the valuations are kind of bugged. So my like, look at this. To buy 13.5% of my company, which is one share slice, have to pay 2.2 million when my company's value is 2.6 million. After a while, buying a part of the company is gonna cost more than the value of the company itself, which is kind of weird in my opinion. I don't know if it's a bug or a design choice. If it's a design choice, I do not understand it. But yes, that's what we are struggling with. Aha, so Frankfurt. Still a lot of people want to go to San Marino, which is unfortunate because we have to fulfill that demand somehow. So, United Kingdom Transport Company blew me out of the water in Luxembourg for some reason, even though we have a lot of people who want to go to German cities. This train is not even sold out, that's the thing. Yeah, I do not know, to be honest. So I'm making money. I'm gonna look into buying this for 2.8, 2.9, 3, 3.2. Yeah. I can't even buy money because apparently I'm worth less now. Anyways, anything unprofitable? Nothing is unprofitable. So that should be fine. Frankfurt. Maybe we should look into expanding my hubs. So Luxembourg could have been a good hub if we moved quickly, but we didn't. And now we're practically okay. Just replace it with this 44 one. Should be fine. Okay. A lot of people are coming from Brad Krusnach, which is, where is that? Where is Brad Krusnach? Oh, down here. People from here are coming to Frankfurt that want to go to San Marino, I'm guessing. Yeah, a lot of people want to go to San Marino, Rome, Latina, Munich, which is unfortunate. Okay, so this train is not full for some reason. That's fine. My next expansion is gonna be to buy part of my company, but apparently... Okay. So what I'll do is build this. Right? Should be fine. I think. Yep, yep, nice. Then I can run buses from Munich to San Marino, which is less wild. Connect Cologne. Isn't it connected already? So maybe connecting to... Wow, there are not really any big cities around here in the Benelux region, which is quite surprising. Because Cologne itself, I guess I could do Brussels, Cologne, and like a few towns in the way. Then, yeah, at a point it's just trains, it becomes just trains, right? This should be fine, and we're gonna get the bonus. And we should buy ourselves out if we have the money, which we do not. Okay, I think I can probably borrow a few million. And now I can buy myself out. No, I cannot. This is really weird. Anyways, Frankfurt still want to go to Rome. Still want to go to Rome. Got a new train. Thing is, if you use the planes, no one's gonna use the. Yeah. You have a bunch of planes going from Frankfurt to Rome now, which is nice. However, I'm afraid no one's gonna use the buses anymore, which is okay. Okay, Basel. People wanna go to Basel. It should be fine, to be honest. Maybe even running a train down there would be a good idea. So Basel. Where is Basel? What? Okay, Basel's right down here. Ooh, maybe running a train down there to Geneva is a good idea. Or Geneva is a level 1 city, so that's not really, I don't know. So a lot of people want to go to, not a lot, however, quite a few people want to go to Basel, so I'll just give them a bus, to be honest. Yeah, do this. Should be fine. It's gonna serve this too. It's gonna serve Basel. Okay, this is gonna get cleaned up. I think I need more trains, right? So for example, this train is probably at, okay, if I can catch it. Yeah, we need another one. We probably need a third one too. Crazy. Nice. Okay, we need to be careful. Like, Frankfurt isn't even secure anymore. A lot of people want to go to city of Syracuse. I don't know why it's a city of Syracuse in this game. But yeah, a lot of people want to go there. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any trains that could fit that many people. However, given that we unlocked a new train and this is still full, to be honest, so just upgrading these, it's gonna cost us 28 million. Wow. About upgrading 2 of them, 14 million. We can afford that in a bit. Okay, let's upgrade one of them for now. Yeah, that should make us a bit more money and should be fine. What I wanted to check is how much I can buy of myself. Yeah, 19 million is crazy, given that I'm worth 20 million apparently. want to go to Brandenburg for some reason. I have no idea why. So just because of that, I'm gonna be forced to build the train. Even though we probably could use the trains elsewhere. Where is one? Oh, clear. Frankfurt to Mannheim to Courage, Edinburgh to Offenburg to Freiburg to Basel to Bern. That's quite a train ride. And we'll just use this one, honestly. That means this bus is useless now, which I'll just sell. This is doing well now. Maybe even adding another should be fine. However, now that we cleared up Baden. Okay, yeah, maybe another one might be good. I don't like that when you duplicate it doesn't like spread it evenly. Now we have two right after each other, which is unfortunate. So I'm just gonna sell it because that just pissed me off, to be honest. Okay, now they're not right after each other. Luxembourg. A lot of people want to go to Luxembourg. Okay, there is a train to Luxembourg. That's a thing. So what I'll do next is probably connect to Leipzig, Berlin, eventually. So how much is it gonna cost to do this? That's reasonable train route, even though Berlin too could be done in a more efficient way. However, I think this is quite the routes. We're getting good demand on it. Okay, it's selling out a lot. Or this part's not selling out apparently. We have a Frankfurt passenger quota. We have connect Genoa to Frankfurt. We still have the Syracuse demand, which is fortunate. This demand is apparently not being fulfilled, which is unfortunate because Luxembourg has 3 trains on it right now. And apparently that's not enough. Anyways, since this demand, okay, did it just disappear? No. Frankfurt to Altaria, still. Demand price, passengers per month, tourism fulfillment. Okay, it's because of Easter mostly. We have all these routes serving it, so should be fine. Now can I buy my own company? Probably not. See? It's gonna get annoying. $36 million, just crazy. Just pay back everything. Now we don't have any interest to pay, which is nice. Apparently paying my loan. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, if we look at, we went up, not by that much, but we went up in terms of our valuation, which is nice. We're doing well. Frankfurt. So what is it that I want to do next? A different hub might be nice. Seeing in Brussels, but I still don't have that apparently. Even though my train line to there should capture a lot of the demand, to be honest. Amsterdam, maybe? Not a lot of people are serving Amsterdam. So if I get a... Honestly, the Benelux region is so underdeveloped that I think, yeah, Amsterdam might be the way, but I can't get a foot in Amsterdam, so I'll probably need to do it another way. Or I could fulfill the London demand somehow. It's gonna be quite unconventional, but should work, to be honest. A small plane, one of these, to be honest, should be fine. Yeah. However, most of the demands are gonna be the other way around. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that, to be honest. Yes, so it's not worth my time and money, so since this is a, yeah, I just give it to a hub manager and we'll expand the city and I'll give them quite a lot of money. This way we'll steal Amsterdam. Amsterdam, Tilburg. So, do a lot of people want to go to Rotterdam? No, a lot of people want to go to Antwerp apparently, which is fine because we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do Antwerp or Amsterdam. Then we're gonna have our hub at Lille, and that should be fine. And I think this should be enough, to be honest. Yeah, Almere is doing well now. Amsterdam is probably firmly in my grasp. Should be soon enough. We're gonna create our second route down here. I'm just gonna use this for now, which is apparently quite popular, so another one might not hurt. A lot of people want to go to Antwerp, a lot of people I wonder a bus down here. I'm getting way too much money and they want me to build a hub in Genoa, which is weird. But no one's there, so why not? I have a bunch of money. I'll just hire a hub manager, to be honest. I don't wanna. I'll give him 5 million, or her. 5 million. I'll give them 5 million to do whatever they want in Genoa, because I have a bunch of money that I don't know what to do with, and I can't buy my own shares because it keeps climbing up in price. Okay, so a few things I want to do in Frankfurt. Okay, I want to build a headquarters, and I want to build a hotel to upgrade it. Okay, I don't have enough money now. This should have driven my wealth quite a bit. However, no, it hasn't. So now, making less money, A lot of people want to go to Porto Novo. A lot of people want to go to San Marino. A lot of people want to go to Rome. So, can we upgrade these? That's 15 million, which I do not have apparently. Not yet, at least. I think Rome's gonna disappear in a bit, like the planes to Rome. You see, these are already disappearing. I mean, this one we can delete probably, or we can upgrade it. Honestly, doesn't really matter. Think start running train. Start running to what the hell? Where is this? So people transfer through Hamburg. I'm assuming this train is probably full. So few. No, what did I do? Okay, let's just this is gonna be one of my long trains, and I'm gonna invest in this train, to be honest, because I want to. Just do this and then flip it and create. Should be quite a nice train. More connections to Frankfurt, that's nice and all, but I want to connect to Paris now through Luxembourg, to be honest. So that did not even connect to Paris. Okay, so Paris, Luxembourg, here, and to everywhere else. Honestly, I want to go down to Munich, and I'll use this train. Do I have enough? Let me just make sure I have enough money to do both ways. See, that's a bunch of money. And now, yeah, we're moving up and up and up. That's fine. I'm scared to see how much it costs to buy my own. Yeah, 94 million. No way I'm gonna have that. Except if I sell a bunch of my planes. So Frankfurt, where do people Porto Novo. People still wanna go to Porto Novo. There's a bus apparently going to Porto Novo, which is ridiculous. I don't think any of my planes still do that, to be honest. So even if I go for this plane, which is ridiculous, I'll have to stop somewhere. Let's say I stop somewhere in Algeria. Let's say I stop in Algiers. Then I go to Porto Novo. I think that's probably, yeah, that's a way more than what the range is. Where is the range? 2,500. Here it's 2,100. So this even has more range, and Algiers not a good spot. What about if I go like, there aren't any cities down here? Yeah, I don't have the plane for this yet, so Porto Novo will have to wait. But apparently a lot of people want to go to Peterborough and Milton Keynes. So Peterborough and Milton Keynes, I think they're close to each other. Yeah, this is Peterborough. Peterborough is the biggest city Milton Keynes is the biggest city in England apparently, which is surprising. But I think for this I'm just gonna go with a this works. Trust me, this works. If I just go with a road vehicle, this one, create, a lot of people are gonna use it. Honestly, I'm gonna create another one, and even another one, because a lot of people are gonna use it. Where do people want to go? Pretty sure this is doing well. When it gets to Luxembourg, it collects a bunch of people. Paris, I can't buy Paris out. Can't buy Luxembourg out. Probably I can buy Amsterdam out. Can buy Rotterdam out. For this, I do not need to buy them out. Maybe I'll just buy out Eindhoven to kick them out of my cities. However, I think Almere is doing quite well. Just give them more money. Okay, not sure. 31 million. It's gonna get sent back to me at the end of the month anyways. Yeah. Okay. So Genoa was another hub I invested in, expanding the city. I'll give you a few more million, to be honest. 8 million. Do with it as you wish. We lost a bunch of demand a lot of places, but that's fine because I'm sure we're doing well. Anyways, these green line means we're fulfilling that demand. Red means we're not. So Frankfurt to Amsterdam, a lot of people want to go to Amsterdam, so might be time to do the Netherlands route, to be honest. So Cologne to Dusseldorf, and honestly, we have a bunch of cities down here that are not connected via the rail network. So I'm thinking, yeah, probably down to Assen, to here, to Utrecht, to Amsterdam, to Almere, because Almere is quite a big city right now. And we're gonna have 2 trains down this route, one either side. Honestly, why not? Why not? I'm in love with this train, to be honest. I'm in love with trains in this game. So my buses are coming into here. They're quite empty now, which is a shame. I lost trust in Germany. Ooh, this Bull company, whatever it's called, is quite aggressive. Roadways Italy. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. So yeah, I think having it hub down here is gonna help a bit with like dealing with the roadways Italy threat, to be honest. Maybe even a hub and burn, or yeah, hub and burn seems nice, to be honest, or Zurich. Honestly, since Zurich is not even connected, I'm gonna go with a hub in Bern. Hire a hub manager, expand the city, give them 2 million, give them even 8 million to be honest. Stuttgart, probably. Nah. Yeah, take more money. So people would take this bus rather than go on my train to Frankfurt, then switch to the Paris train. This bus is okay. This bus is probably how long does it take? Probably ages. I can't see how long it takes, but honestly, that's not that bad. That's not as bad as I imagined. But Frankfurt is fairly a big city now. Wonder where it ranks in terms of cities. Frankfurt. Frankfurt, down here. 13. We have two cities that are under our rule, I guess. So since this is quite a big city and I haven't noticed, I'll just make it a hub. So we're a bit less decentralized, to be honest. Yeah. Trains. Where is my next train gonna go? To be honest, I just want an overlay of trains if I could. Okay, nice. This gives me an overlay of my trains. To be honest, there isn't much here, so Brunswick here is 6. Level 6. Kiel up here. Ooh. This bullhorn type of thing might be nice. Honestly, I'm down for it. I didn't connect to Berman, which is a shame, but I'll do that myself. Berman, Hamburg, and Kiel. Not with these, with this, probably. Yeah. Why is it invalid again? Oh, because I don't have a hub. Yeah. Built a hub in Milan, which is nice. I got Milan. We have a bit. Frankfurt, nice. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I think the next good thing to do is probably look at. If these are like kind of sick, to be honest. Genoa to Frankfurt has a bunch of planes that are quite redundant. I feel like so. If we update a few of them, let's say upgrade 3 of them to these, to be honest. Oh, we don't have enough inventory, so fine. We'll upgrade 2 of them to these. Then all of these are gonna be useless. Yeah, that was a good decision on my part. Frankfurt, a lot of people honestly, if you have enough money, why not do the Frankfurt Porto Novo? Okay, so clear everything. Frankfurt to Porto Novo on plane. So none of these planes still do this route. I read this one. Oh, it was the same ones we were looking at before. 1600. Yeah. So we'll have to unlock some new planes first. Akara. It's not closer, is it? Ghana is like quite. Yeah, that's not closer at all. Paris, siege in Luxembourg, Cape Coast. Yeah. I wonder how much it takes to buy me out, to buy 178 million, which is crazy. That's just crazy, to be honest. Audios Italy is the biggest company in the world. However, the buyout is 200 million. So, yeah, I think they own part of me, no? No, they don't. UK Transit Company in what is Germany does. I'm worth more than UK Transit Company now. And Germany, yeah, I'm worth more than them too. But I wonder where they are. What is Germany? They're not even worth that much. So maybe I'll start buying them out to buy my share out, which is quite dumb. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's episode, and I'll see you soon. This episode has been fun, and make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, you know the deal.